Outlaw Nation, can you feel the power? For this trailer reaction for the Eyes of Tammy Faye, is this one you want to donate to? Or pass the collection plate on without putting anything in it? We're going to find out next. Hey, Outlaw Nation fans, welcome to this trailer reaction for this new film from Fox Searchlight, The Eyes of Tammy Faye. I am the Outlaw, John Roca, and I'm excited to take a look at this trailer. This one stars Jessica Chastain, Andrew Garfield, Cherry Jones, and Vincent D'Onofrio. I had heard about this movie, and I thought, well, this would be an interesting story for them to take on. Jim Bakker, Tammy Faye Bakker, certainly legendary for those of us who grew up at a certain time and saw this whole televangelist empire build, one of many, by the way, through the 70s, 80s, and 90s until it all came crashing down. All right, the film is described as an intimate look at the extraordinary rise, fall, and redemption of televangelist Tammy Faye Bakker. In the 1970s and 80s, Tammy Faye and her husband Jim Bakker rose from humble beginnings to create the world's largest religious broadcasting network and theme park, and were revered for their message of love, acceptance, and prosperity. Tammy Faye was legendary for her indelible eyelashes, her idiosyncratic singing, and her eagerness to embrace people from all walks of life. However, it wasn't long before financial improprieties, scheming rivals, and scandal topped their carefully constructed empire. This looks exciting to me when you get someone like Jessica Chastain involved in a project like this. We've seen her do incredible work in biopics like Molly's Game and stuff like The Martian and what have you. So many other projects as well. And then Andrew Garfield, not someone you would think of as the first choice to play Jim Bakker. So I'm curious to see what the look is overall from Andrew Garfield. I haven't looked at any of this. I haven't even looked at a picture of what they might look like here. I'm just excited to take a look at this trailer. And of course, Vincent D'Onofrio as Jerry Falwell. Also not an easy one to do, but really funny because D'Onofrio, I imagine, is about 1.5 feet taller than Jerry Falwell, the diminutive televangelist. And for those who don't remember, as I said earlier, the 80s, 90s, and a little bit of the 70s, televangelism was huge. They were on TV all the time, taking money from probably your parents or your grandparents, saying that that's the only way they could be saved, that this is how you show your love to Jesus and to God and all of that. And of course, a number of people came down on that eventually, and the government started getting involved when they saw how they were taking advantage of certain situations and violating laws when it came to money and how much they were making and how much they were trying to hide away as well. So anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at this trailer, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, brought to us by Fox Searchlight and director Michael Showalter. We'll talk about that after the trailer. Let's take a look.
Tammy Faye, what'd you do?
Hello, Mother. This is Jim Bakker, my husband.
Wow.
It's all part of our mission to help people. Anyone who's hurting or they feel like they've been left out, God has a plan for us.
What'd he tell you to do this time?
Jesus keeps taking me higher and higher. Jim will preach, and I'll sing. Higher and higher.
God does not want us to be poor.
Wonderful, a pleasure.
Now God has a voice in this fight.
Who's he fighting?
Liberal agenda, homosexual agenda.
Faith isn't political.
You can't talk to him like that. Jerry Falwell's a powerful man, Tammy Faye.
She's a firecracker, Jim.
If everyone watching could double their pledge just for one month, God loves you. He really does.
Oh yeah, there we go.
We're not doing anything wrong, though.
Is that a question? Tammy and I are undergoing the most vicious attacks.
Serving God don't feel like it should be a money-making opportunity.
You know, when I saw that clipping with my face on it, I thought for a second that you were proud of me.
Oh, Tammy Faye, you follow blindly. In the end, all you are is blind.
I just want to love people.
The devil's coming for me, Tammy.
Can we talk about Satan later, Jim?
Steve is a patient of AIDS.
I can't look at this. You need to get her under control.
I built you an empire.
Built you an empire.
Some people, they're just hurting so bad, and we just need to love them.
I don't know.
I want to put my arm around you.
And I want to put my arms around you, Tammy Faye.
I won't go forward looking in the rearview mirror of my life. This is who I am.
Woo! All right, well, there's a trailer for you, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very interesting trailer for sure. Jessica Chastain acting the hell out of this. Certainly some makeup being done to her face and some prosthetics being added, I think, to make her look like Tammy Faye Bakker as much as possible. Andrew Garfield does come close to looking like Jim Bakker in the later years of his life for sure. So good makeup being done on both sides. But this feels a little bit like they're going to try to excuse Tammy Faye Bakker as being this wide-eyed idealist who followed her husband. I always push back against any portrayal like that. We're all human beings. We can all read the signs. We can all see the flags, no matter how red flags, rather, no matter how much we might be deluded by stuff. And I bet at 3 a.m. in the morning when you're by yourself, you actually know the truth of what's going on, but you don't want to admit it. And so certainly this, I hope this isn't just kind of let's let her off the hook, because I think they took so much money from so many people. And you look at all the records with them, and you see she was complicit, certainly a part of it, but maybe this is more of a sympathetic portrayal. Certainly feels that way from watching the trailer. And the mom, the overbearing mom there, played by Cherry Jones, and her, fighting for AIDS, fighting for gay people, which she did do. To be fair, she did do that. She was very much about that for sure. But overall, we're seeing her singing, we're seeing her progress through the years as she gets older, and what she's embracing and what she's going after. But just a little bit worried that it's going to be a bit of a, oh, she's just an innocent victim in all of this. And I don't want to see a portrayal like this. The best biopics are the ones that show you who they really are, flaws and all, because that's how you can really appreciate a person, just like all of us have flaws and all. So we can break down this idea that some people are just these amazingly untouchable people, when in fact they're just like you and me, with their own stuff going on, their own insecurities, their own mommy issues, as we see here, or daddy issues. So hopefully there's a little more shown, because if they turn Andrew Garfield, Jim Bakker, to just the big old villain and she's the big old innocent one, I don't want to see a film like that. They're both complicit. Let's show it all for sure. So we'll see. But Michael Showalter directed this one, and Michael Showalter has a great track record with these smaller independent films. Certainly did The Lovebirds recently with Issa Rae and Kumail Nanjiani. And Kumail Nanjiani as well, he directed The Big Sick with him in it as well, and Zoe Kazan. He also did Hello, My Name is Doris, which a lot of people kind of quietly like that movie. You've seen it. A good performance from Sally Field in that as well. And The Baxter, that was one that he did. I think he put himself in The Baxter, if I remember correctly. And this is written by Abe Sylvia, who's done recently Dead to Me, The Affair, and Nurse Jackie. And it's produced by Jessica Chastain, Kelly Carmichael, Rachel Shane, and Gigi Pritzker. So let me know what you think about this. Do you like this trailer? Does it get you excited to see this movie? Do you remember Jim and Tammy Faye Bakker and all that went on there? Let me know. Or do you think this is not the right time for a film like this? I think it is actually the right time for a film like this, what's going on in our world. So let me know in the comments section below. And please remember to subscribe to the channel as well. We're doing more trailer reactions, more reviews, more entertainment-based content. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you know when we're dropping all the new content here on the channel. We would definitely appreciate it. And please share this on your social media as well. And look out for this movie coming on September 17th, The Eyes of Tammy Faye from Fox Searchlight. All right, take care of yourselves. Be well. Have an awesome day. And make sure you check out all the content we have here on the Outlaw Nation channel, including the Loki review, non-spoiler review, the first 2 episodes. That is out right now for you all to take a look at. And depending on when you're watching this, the Geek Buddies spoiler review of Loki episode 1 will be out as well as the brand new episode of the Geek Buddies and the Jedi Way, all out there for you all to enjoy currently right now on the channel. All right, take care of yourselves. Be well, and we'll talk to you soon.